Hey all incoming freshmen, right about now you probably have just graduated high school and cannot wait to see what college has in store. I know how sad I was to leave old friends, but so excited to start anew. This is my experience as a freshman at the U of M in the class of 2020 and tips I've learned along the way. It all started with my hunt on Facebook for my roommate. I had stressed over my posts and messaged with multiple girls until I came across my cool, calm, and collected roommate, Selena. She's now one of my best friends. My advice to incoming freshmen on roommates would be to live with someone new, because that way you can start fresh and be introduced to a plethora of new friends. I also highly suggest living in Superblock because that is where I have met almost all of my best friends this year and could not love Frontier more. As for classes, do not stress about what to sign up for your first semester, unless you are on a designated major track. I chose to finish all my Lib Eds first semester, and I'm completely happy with that choice. Also, do not worry if you don't make a ton of friends during orientation or welcome week, because I didn't and I turned out fine. My advice would be to find someone in your group you can tolerate and stick with them for the weekend and the entirety of welcome week. One major piece of advice I have is to buy football tickets. Game days were possibly the highlight of my first semester. I often attended pre-game parties at Sigma Pi and thoroughly enjoyed Greek life without being in a sorority myself. I also suggest getting a job during freshman year if your time permits. Having a job has made me more productive, and since the rec center is a part of the university, they work with my school schedule and understand that my classes come first. Also, a job is great for a resume. I also try to keep a close relationship with the honors program and advisors, even though I did not live in Middlebrook Hall. I took advantage of my advisor and student advice and attended meetings that would help me with my desired career. I also thoroughly enjoyed my honors courses as they are smaller and more in-depth in material. Something else to make note of doing is to explore campus. I may be unusual in the fact that I do not like to do homework in my room, so I took advantage of the study lounges in Frontier but found my favorite spot at the Commons Hotel on Washington. As for choosing a major, I for one stressed majorly, pun intended. I knew I loved psychology and that I wanted to go on to graduate school, so I declared a BS in psychology. However, I was completely not confident in my future with that major. Even though I loved it, I did not want to be a psychologist, so I was at a loss. I talked to my family, friends, and searched online, and came upon the decision to aim for medical school, a path that incorporates personal relationships with science and knowledge. Do not let anyone push you in one direction or another, even your advisors. You have to make your major and career decision for yourself, so that you can be proud and happy of who you become. I also wanted to mention that college can get tough. I myself struggled with anxiety, and many of my close friends had encounters with loneliness and depression. It's important to realize that you're not alone and that these feelings are quite common for college students. I also suggest having a plan. I used a grad planner on my U to plan out my next 2 years so that I could graduate early and get all necessary courses. It is such a peace of mind to have that together. Finally, the most important thing of all is to lean on family and friends. Stay in touch with your parents and siblings. Don't be afraid to go home for a weekend and get away from it all. Remember that you're not alone and that you have a solid support group to make it through. That's basically an overview of what I've learned this year, but for now it's up to you to make your own mistakes and learn your own lessons. Good luck. You'll do great.